I'm going with general solutions to trigonometric equations. This is seemingly an easy section, whereas if somebody is not aware of proper fundamentals, then this section becomes confusing. Broadly, we have 3 to 4 formulae involved. One is if sin theta equals to sin alpha, then theta equals n pi plus minus 1 to the power n into alpha. If we have cos theta equals cos alpha, then theta equals 2n pi plus or minus alpha. If we have tan theta equals to tan alpha, theta equals n pi plus alpha. Then if I have sin square theta equals to sin square alpha, or cos square theta equals to cos square alpha, or tan square theta is tan square alpha, all these three carry only one formula, that's theta equals n pi plus or minus alpha. Now, before we will start working out on problems, I will request you to go with these 4 formulae properly. Divert as much as time it requires, because trigonometry is a section that's more formula oriented, and if you do not memorize formulae, then you are paralyzed in the exam hall. Let me just solve this first problem. 2 sin 2 theta is 1. Before that, let me solve this one. 2 sin theta is 1 means sin theta is 1 by 2. This 2 comes down. Now 1 by 2 is sine of 30 degrees. is pi by 6 radian. I'll tell you how these things are related. Now sin theta is sine pi by 6, so this is your alpha. Bring the formula. Sin theta is sin alpha, theta is n pi plus minus 1 to the power alpha. So theta is n pi plus minus 1 to the power n into alpha, we got as pi by 6. Now 1 by 2 is sin 30. If you do not know how it is, you can go with the calculus discussions, where I have told you how to remember sin 30, sin 45 and all those values. And to convert degrees into radians, it's quite easy. (180° is pi radian. Radian is, you can make out a symbol like to the power c. Think like 180 chocolates are pi rupees. Let me say 200 rupees. So one chocolate is 200 by 180 rupees. So 180° is pi radian. So 1 degree is pi by 180 radian. X degrees is pi by 180 into x radian. Conversion of degree to radian is almost so simple. If you wanna convert radians into degrees, pi radian is 180 degrees. Let me say 5 chocolates are 10 rupees. So 1 chocolate is 2 rupees. How it is? Is 10 by 5 is 2 rupees. So 1 radian is 180 by pi. X radian is 180 by pi into x degrees. This conversion is not required. Only degrees into radians you require in the beginning. So the most common ones or 30 degrees, which is pi by 6 radian. How it is? Because 30 degree is nothing but 180 by 6. So this much radian. Or in other words, 180 degree is pi radian. 1 degree is pi by 180 radian. 30 degree is pi by 180 into 30. So this is pi by 6 radian. Similarly, 45 degree is pi by 4 radian. 60 degrees is pi by 3 radian. 90 degrees is pi by 2 radian. These all things try to memorize and by heart. Do not just use your mind that 30 degrees how much radian in the exam hall. And if you follow that, then you will find mathematics is quite tough to handle. Now the basic difference is, here we have a 2 theta, here we have a theta. Now this 2 theta you can think like something like alpha. In other words, what I'm saying is, the overall quantity 2 theta you can take as theta, in the sense 2 sine 2 theta is 1. So sine 2 theta is 1 by 2. That is equal to sine of pi by 6. Sine 2 theta is sine of pi by 6. Now this is 2 theta, this is pi by 6. This formula is sine theta is sine alpha. It means sine after sine whatever is there and after sine whatever is there. That is the relationship. Just it's not the theta. It can be anything. It can be 100 theta. It can be 100 theta. If you write x here, it will be x here. If it is 5 theta, it will be 5 theta. Or sine of anything is equal to sine of something. Then this quantity is carrying the sense. That is what I'm saying is, forget whether it is 2 theta or 5 theta or whatever it is. Just see what it is. Sine of 2 theta. So write 2 theta and put in the formula. Is n pi plus minus 1 to the power n into alpha is pi by 6. Or in other words, what I'm saying is, you can make out your own formula thinking this as sine of beta and sine of gamma. Sine beta is sine gamma, so beta is so much, where you can take beta as 2 theta. Now due to that, theta is n pi plus minus 1 to the power n into pi by 6 whole divided by 2. Without involving much of confusions in maths, what I'm saying is, just see whatever quantity is coming after the sign that you place here, and after the sign whatever is placed is coming here, and put in the formula. That's the meaning of mathematical formula, that formula are valid for simply anything. Alpha and beta, gamma, these are expressions are just to represent things mathematically. Now tan 4x is cot 2x. These kind of questions can be done by many means. Your textbook might be giving some answer. The solution book that you might be following could also be giving some other answer. Now, what my discussions are confined to these 4 formulae. I do not want to bring another extra formulae. Tan theta is cot of what? Is cot of pi by 2 minus theta. Tan and cot are called complementary pairs. Pi by 2 is 90 degrees. As you are hailing from SSLC, then you might not be aware of all this formulae. But if you have finished a matriculation in cbse or ICSE and then you are opting for PUC, then this formula you might be aware of it. Similarly, sin theta is cos of 90 minus theta or pi by 2 minus theta. The same thing can be extended to cos of theta is sine of pi by 2 minus theta, and so on. In other words, tan and cot are interconversible. Similarly, cosec and sec are also interconversible, but I'm not bothered with that because my formulae are only up to this. These 4 formulae only I'll remember. So here the issue comes is this is tan and this is cot. As I told, cot can be done quite easily. Fine, here I go. This is tan of theta and this is alpha. So theta is n pi plus alpha. So this is 4x is n pi plus pi by 2 minus 2x. If I'll open this bracket in the next step, 2x will come this side. So 4x plus 2x is n pi plus pi by 2. So this guy is 6x is all this. You'll get 4 pi. I'm sorry. This n pi this is n pi plus pi by 2 is your 6x. This is, if I'll take LCM, this will become 2n pi plus pi whole by 2, and this is 6x. So x is all this 2n pi plus pi divided by 2 divided by 6. This 2 and 6 will come together and will become finally 2n pi plus pi divided by 12. If you are unable to follow these little steps, then you can call me or mail me to make some videos specially meant on the ground of 7th or 8th mathematics, because most of the students also come with some confusions from 7th or 8th mathematics, and mathematics is something that you can learn at any stage because it's easy. Now 2 cos 2 theta minus 1 is 0. 2 cos 2x minus 1 is 0. So 2 cos 2x is 1, or cos 2x is 1 by 2. After this, I believe you know how to do. This is cos of 60. Cos of 60 degrees. 60 degrees is pi by 3 radian. In higher mathematics, we do not bother degrees at all. Then I'll put the formula for cos theta is cos alpha. And here it is. Theta is 2n pi plus or minus alpha. So this is 2x. It's 2n pi plus or minus pi by 3. So x is 2n pi plus or minus pi by 3 whole divided by 2. This much is enough. You can leave the answer from this step. Four sine square theta minus 3 is 0. So 4 sine square theta is 3. Sine square theta is 3 by 4. Sine theta is square root of, I will do one thing, not like this. So 3 by 4 is root 3 by 2 whole squared. Now root 3 by 2 is sine of 30 degree. I'm sorry, 60 degree. So this is pi by 3 whole squared. Sine pi by 3 whole squared is also written as sine squared pi by 3. So this is your sine squared theta. Then I will use the formula for sine squared theta is sine squared alpha, and this is n pi plus or minus alpha. So the answer I will get is theta is n pi plus or minus pi by 3.